Yeah, actually, you want to tell me the story again?
Write it down.
I'll put it down so just I have something to go back to. Then I can remember it.
It's already written down in many newspapers.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's a very famous story. He came on Kippur night, and they didn't have a chazan, and he said, "I want to daven." So I'll go daven, do whatever you want. Someone with his uniform started davening. Now he has a whole city. Now he has a whole city. He has a good voice. It's called good chazan. And he was davening and crying and everything. And then the gabbai of the guy took him to his house. He changed his clothes. He hit him. Down was looking for him all night. And after a few months, they ran away together.
To Israel?
Yeah.
In what? 1944,
1945, I believe. So, all the way too. I don't know if straight to Israel, but they went somewhere. I'm not sure where. Another very famous story with him, a story that inspires me a lot, is so he wasn't religious in the army, yeah. Because he left everything, was totally devoted, and he was doing this. And one time he was going with this group of soldiers, and he saw on the tree, he saw little birds. Now we have chicks. What's it called? And now we have a mitzvah. One of the mitzvot is that if you want to take little birds, you have to send the mother away. Mm-hmm. That way, it shouldn't be painful for her. So you remember that I learned it in school as a kid, and he said, the middle of the war, and I have nothing to lose. Let's do one small deal, one small mitzvah. Why not? He told the soldiers to wait for him down in the tree. Took the birds, put them in his pocket, and I sent away the mother, did the mitzvah, said the blessing, whatever. And he was going down. He was able to see from the tree the Germans waiting for him. Right away, he climbed down, and they changed the plans, and that was a miracle straight out for this one small deal. Now you hear many stories. You hear such kind of stories. There's tons of them. It's a story that I know that every time my grandfather himself, crying, telling me this story. This is serious inspiration. He wasn't Orthodox then. He was in the army. He had every single excuse in the book not to do any mitzvah, not to do any deal. Yeah, here he has a full group of soldiers in the middle of the war, fighting the Germans. He had every reason, every excuse, why to just keep on going. He decided, no, I want to do this for the sake of the mitzvah. And that saved his life and everyone's life.
And now you do a mitzvah of the tefillin on the streets?
Yeah, you see. Yeah, we also, we have all the excuses, Now, if God wants to do mitzvot, why does it make it so hard for me? Why wasn't I able to be born to a nice Jewish family? Why do I have to, Yeah, we have every excuse. You, me, I also have excuses. Everyone has excuses. But, you can put the excuses aside. Focus. What is Bayas doing the deed? What does it mean doing the deed? What does it do? Are we like robots? Are we supposed to do what we're told? Or it has deeper meaning? You got to think. You got to ask. You got to understand. It's nice to be inspired and to be, I'm Jewish. You have to hold down to something. If you want to stay hanging. If you want to.
So what do you think about Jews who don't do anything and who know better but don't do it?
Know better? I think they're just lazy bumps. Listen,
And what about those who don't know better? What about those like me?
First of all, you know better.
Well, I didn't before. Before this trip,
I was just in San Diego, so knocking on the door. So what we did is we had addresses from the rabbi that already had some before. When they moved down to the city, they got all the addresses of the Jewish names, addresses. And we drove by. Everyone we saw mezuzah, we just knocked on the door. It sounds ridiculous. We were scared to do it the first time doing it. It was a lot of fun. Knocked on the door. Someone says, knocked on the door. We say hello. We're here from Chabad. We would like to speak to the Jewish community in Delamar, Karma Valley. And you'd be surprised, but some people, brought us, we sat down to 2-3 hours conversations. No, we had to stop it because we had to go. People that the guy tells me, last time being in the shul was 7 years ago for my son's bar mitzvah or something. And here he says the Jews he's an Orthodox Jew by the door. He feels like it feels like family. It feels like and it brings you in. We have a conversation, and we have jokes and stories, and politics, everything. Just like it feels, it's one family. Here, I met you how long ago? I met you today for 2 minutes. I met you now, and I feel like yeah. So this is all nice. We got to take something. Yeah. It's a nice story. I heard on Shabbat. I heard a nice story. It was like this. This guy had a store in New York City. This Jew had a store in New York City, and it wasn't going well. Very hard competition. It wasn't going well. So he goes to his rabbi. He tells the rabbi, "What can I do? I have a whole family. I have to feed them. My business is not succeeding. No one's buying my store." Told them, "Give a good advice. Put on the store a big sign, right? Pirot me'eretz Israel, which means vegetables from Israel." Okay, he goes to put on a sign. Next day, everyone comes to the store buying fruits from Eretz Israel, fruits from Israel, fruits and vegetables from Israel. He's all excited, he bumps into his rabbi in the street. "Rabbi, your advice is good, but still I can use some more, The rabbi tells him, what? Write fruits and vegetables from Jerusalem." Okay, he just puts up a sign, and he had double the amount of people coming in, fruits and vegetables. Meets his rabbi again, tells the rabbi, it's very good advice, it's back.
זה נמצא על החלון שם, אולי מישהו שכח את זה או לא שכח את זה, סתם זה זרוק שם על החלון. אז הבן שלי שואל, אני יכול לקחת את זה. הרב, הרב הבן שלי ראה את זה פה על החלון.
So he goes, he does fruits and vegetables from Jerusalem, everyone comes, packs up the store, everyone buys bags of. And you have one, you want two. He wants, when he goes to his rabbi, the rabbi to give advice, and I want even better advice. I want more. Now he tells him, what? Put fruits and vegetables, me'akotel, the Western Wall. He goes, he puts fruits and vegetables in the Western Wall. He meets his rabbi the next week, and the rabbi asks him, it's good? His rabbi, what did he do to me? It's hard. I asked him, what's wrong? I was like, what do you mean what's wrong? Everyone comes, kisses the fruits and vegetables, and leaves. Come and buy something. I heard this over Shabbos, I heard this. And had a very, it had an effect on me. Because sometimes we got the fruits and vegetables from the Western Wall. What do? We kiss and we leave. A little inspiration, a little. We go on. Gotta buy. Can't just stop kissing and stop buying. I'm gonna put it in there. This is something you also have to think about, You travel so much, you see so much. You probably you see more than everyone else. You go to all Jewish communities, and you're probably inspired over here. Many times you probably have your own, wow, I'm proud to be a Jew. This is beautiful. You got a massive synagogue over here, massive community over here. You see the old synagogues, the Maharal, the cemetery, the history and everything. And it's all true. And it all should have an effect on you. And in order for the effect to last, you have to buy. And you know how you buy? You got to have money to buy. How do you make money? You got to work hard. No easy way out. You got to work hard to make money, and with the money you got to buy. You got to take something. It's hard. It's hard. That's all I have to say. No, it's not. But
of course not. What kind of Jew would you be? It's like they say, you have 2 Jews in one room and 3 opinions.
Yeah.
It's
a famous story. Found this Jew on the island. Only Jew on the island. Jew on the island. You see, he has 2 synagogues. 1 Jew, 2 synagogues. Asked him, hello. He says, what do you mean? This one I go to, this one I don't go to.
I was wondering, because I'm here and there's 3 synagogues. So then, you can throw a rock and you can hit 3 synagogues.
Yeah.
and that's a big rock because I can't throw it very far. If I have a small rock, I can hit more. So are there a lot of, most people that are here are people not from Czech Republic, right?
Actually, no one's here.
So how many Jews are actually?
I was asked many times, I'm only here for a week, and I don't have internet connection in the streets, I can Google every question I get. Usually I just Google it and I get 5 answers right now. But I just heard today like 1,500 or something, 1,500 families or less.
But
very little. Everyone left.
But actually, like 20 families that actually go to synagogue?
Even less, I think.
It's like, I was just in Krakow, and...
Went to Chabad there?
No, I didn't go to the Chabad. I don't always go to Chabad. Here there was no real alternative. There was a progressive Shabbat at a museum, and it was about half non-Jews, half Jews, and the half that were Jews were like, they realized that they were Jews, at some point, like in the past 2 or 3 years. The others were just kind of interested in Judaism. And then I went to a Hasidic Shabbat, and it was pretty much everyone from England. It was just going to Uman. But there, we used to have lots of Jews in Poland, but now we have lots of Jews in Israel.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you one more story, very nice story. Oh, a parable more. It's nice. You got Tommy?
Yeah, plenty.
So we can hear the beep. Okay, sorry.
No. I'm prepared.
Very, very nice story. This is a story about a parable, but whatever. How the king got old, and he had his only son, and he realized, it's time to start training him to take over. Prince in the palace, not always the most educated boy. Some kings do it right, are the best teachers, and some kings just let him get whatever he wants, whenever he wants. And he was not prepared, he was not ready, he was not capable to take over the whole country. So the king was speaking to his advisors, and they came up with a plan. The best way to train him in a short time is to just give him a little bit of money, drop him in some city, and he did get something at home. He's a prince. He doesn't have a good head, whatever. He's going to make it on his own. We're going to go. We're going to pick him up for 5 years. Hopefully, he's going to be prepared. So they told the prince. He obviously took it very hard. He was very depressed. Just dropping him in some city. Go. You have a certain amount of money, and you got to choose how you spend it. You got to invest it. And you got to. So they drop him off there, some faraway island, and he goes on the beach all depressed, and he realizes on the floor, he realizes diamond. He's like, it can't be a diamond. Now he bends down, he picks it up, real diamond. Looks around, does he know the whole beach is full of diamonds. He's all excited. Finished, I'm good to go. Takes his bag, throws out all the clothes, packs it up with diamonds. So in his bag, all his pockets, everything, everywhere, diamonds. He says, okay, I'm just going to go to the restaurant, I'm going to have a good, nice meal, and go back to my father. I'm good to go now. Goes to the restaurant, he orders, give me the right side of the menu. Right side of the menu with the... And they give him plates and plates. Comes time to pay. Picks up one diamond. Puts it there. Keep the change. Waiter looks at him. Okay, very funny. Now pay me. He's like, what do you mean? It's a diamond? Hello? Did you guys see diamonds over here? Like, okay, you're probably not from here. I see you mean it. Diamonds over here don't worth anything. As you saw, they're all over. What counts over here is, schmaltz herring, a salty fish, that's what counts over here. He's all embarrassed, I told him, listen, you got 24 hours to pay me. You go start catch fish, you got to come back and pay me. That's what counts over here. That's how we pay over here. That's money. The goes, throws up all the diamonds, all depressed again, goes, start catching fish. Now one fish goes and pays. And all day he sits down and catches fish one by one. They caught a lot of fish, sold the fish, made some money, bought a bigger fishing rod and a bigger one. Slowly bought a boat, bought another boat, got a worker, 2 workers, a store, and he had a whole company of, fish. After a few years, comes time to go home, send his father a letter, God willing, I'm going to be coming back, this date, please wait for me. And, after so many years, he has massive business, he has tons, massive boats full of fish stored in there. And he started heading back home, he accomplished, he has his company, he has thousands, millions of fish he has. And they travel on the way back home, the whole city is waiting, waiting to meet the whole country is waiting to meet the prince coming back after his whole journey. And you can imagine you have fish storage, those days without a fridge, starts stinking. And as it comes closer, it starts stinking. He has 5, 6, 7 boats full of fish. No cooling system, nothing. And slowly everyone starts leaving. They're leaving, and the king stands there alone. As the speed comes, the smell is horrible. He can't stand over there. And he's all stinking from fish with his boots, and he has his workers, everything, the whole city stunk. The king is all embarrassed. He wants to just slap him, so he takes him by his hand, brings him back home, takes off his dirty clothes, washes them off, all upset at them, I send you here, you're my son, the prince, you come back with a bunch of fish, you lost your mind, as he's changing his clothes, all upset, not saying a word to him, 1 diamond drops from the pocket. Now 1 diamond he forgot. He poured it out, he forgot 1 diamond in his pocket. The king looks, picks it up, looks at it. Like, you Shmuli, this is what I sent you for. This is what I wanted the whole time. This little diamond, you went there, you lost your mind. This is what I wanted. This is the parable, like I said. And what is an Mishal? What does it mean to us? We are Jewish people. We are the prince. God sent us in this world for a reason. Yeah, He gives us mitzvot, He gives us things to do. The thing is, we come here, and over here mitzvot don't count. Over here what counts is, your iPhone, all this stinky stuff. And they count. They can buy you a nice meal in a restaurant. And we are far away from home, and we forget what really counts, which is not really our fault so much. Yeah, he was sent out. He was young. That's all counted there. He didn't make up. That's all counted there. But if you just remember what counts, where it comes from, it's 1 diamond. It's 1. That's it. So also us, we can be fish dealers, Let's have this 1 diamond that's going to fall out of our pockets when we come back. It's going to be good for the whole thing.
I think you're ready for the Shabbat dinner stories.
Yeah, I don't talk, I just drink.
No, you always have. Every Chabad I've been to, it's always in the middle of the dinner. The rabbi stops everybody and tells a parable story about something.
That's the famous one. This is famous case. Probably heard of it before, no?
No.
It's nice. It's a very good point, Outside of all these parables, sometimes you gotta remember why you told them and what do we want from this, what am I taking out?
Yeah.
What am I buying?
It's true.
Anyways.